Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Albina. I'm doing your January reading. This is for the rest of the month. I hope you're doing well. Let me start right away and let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest out. Remember, this is a general reading. And if you have any comments or questions about the reading, please let me know in the comment section below this video. And let's see what Spirit has for you. I have pre-shuffled your cards. This is for the rest of January. Let me start with the general energy, what's going on in your life right now. I think it's important for you to know that you feel really empowered, you feel abundant, rich, prosperous. You are this empress that might have more coins to afford right now to give to people who are suffering. If you're not giving to charities or people in need, it could be just the feeling that you have, like you have enough and more than enough. It's overflowing for you right now. It's overflowing. You are this abundant empress, and this is a major arcana card that gives birth to the ideas, projects that bring abundance and money in your life. And if it's just a career that you're having, that could be it as well. It doesn't matter what, but it looks like you are an entrepreneur and you are making a lot of money right now. Okay, if you are not making enough of money right now, but you feel this way, believe me, you're going to attract this money at the end of this month. But you are in this wonderful energy of prosperity, abundance, having more than enough. All right. Like I said, this is a general reading about your life in general. Only take what resonates. I understand this cannot be applied to everyone, but the Hierophant is you are learning something. Maybe you are trying to contact a coach to raise your vibrations. Maybe you are taking classes that are bringing or will bring more prosperity or turn this whole thing around for you, because this World card is showing up as well, which means that you're hoping to change your life. Change it for the better, of course. And that's why you have contacted people who have maybe more knowledge than you do, or you are advancing in your learning as a human, as a soul, by taking maybe spiritual classes. Maybe you have contacted a spiritual teacher and you now have a mentor, right? Hierophant is on your mind if you haven't done it yet. So this is what you're thinking of doing, and this is going to happen this month. There are so many opportunities of online learning at this moment in time. You can learn how money works, how to develop this internal feeling of being abundant already, right? Connecting to your abundance and things like that you can sign up for. But this is on your mind right now. However, there is some tower moment that is happening. It could be an epiphany. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a drastic change, like you need to change completely all of a sudden, right? Something collapses, let's say some ideals, values, or what you thought was right is no longer right. It could be just a moment of truth for you. The tower is this internal moment of you understanding something is clicking finally, and you understand maybe how to satisfy your own needs with the King of Cups here in the environment, right? What is happening all around you. I think you're reading from your environment and telling yourself that you are in charge of your own emotions, and you can do better, right? You will learn how to not only manage your own emotions, but also start making yourself happy, so from that happy place you can create more happiness for yourself and others, and create that abundance that you want, right? So don't afraid of this tower moment. If it is just a simple epiphany, that's great. You are releasing old beliefs and acquiring something new, some new ideas, right? Or some new beliefs. And I motivate you, inspire you, encourage you to re-evaluate your beliefs, because it's important to step into this new cycle with new beliefs about yourself, your life, and how you're leading your life, and what from what place you are operating. That's the most important thing, right? Are you operating from fear? Are you operating from a mindset of lack, right? What is it that you are operating from? This could also be arguments around you, uh, or they involve you as well. It could be just maybe like little fight amongst your kids, or it could be an argument with your spouse, right? Or something like that. But nothing drastic, nothing really to be afraid of, all right? I would say from looking at this card, which is a Page of Swords, is that you had this clarity in your recent past. Maybe you have cleared a lot of mental clutter, right? When we have this too many thoughts running in our heads, we can't really see the truth of what is going on. This Page of Swords is here because you've done a lot of work. I think you've cleared out a lot of fogginess, right? The clutter in your own mind, and you stepped into this new phase with a certain clarity in you, maybe as far as what you want or how to proceed with things. And that's great. I like that. Let's look at a Nine of Wands. You still have this disbelief. I don't know what it is. Do you trust the universe? Do you have faith? When you say I am abundant, do you actually feel that you are abundant? Because it shows to me that you do feel that way. But for some reason, somewhere in a week or so, you'll start doubting yourself that everything is working well. Spirit's message is even though you failed, it could be that you failed. If you didn't fail, you can ask yourself, where did you gain this belief of mistrust in the universe, right? When was the first time? How many times you failed, and what did you learn from your failure, right? You're sticking to this one wand, but Spirit's message is to trust your own process. Yes, if you're picking just one thing to work on, go ahead. It doesn't have to be multiple things. And you can only proceed with whatever you are doing in life if you have full trust in the universe, full faith in yourself, you can bet on yourself. And if you have that full faith, uh, and you proceed with self-confidence and full faith, you will reach the desired outcome. um, Especially with the world card, Cancer, um, you are concluding this chapter in your life. This could be you concluding a certain cycle, like everybody did in last year, right? It was 2025 was the last year of the 9-year cycle, where we um, finished that cycle, and you are actually about to do just that. In the month of January, you are wrapping things up, and you're stepping into your new life. And with this cycle ending, it shows that you are stepping into this hermit mode, which means that you're going to be doing a lot of self-reflection. You're going to be asking yourself questions as to what is my reality showing to me? How can I improve in order to see a better life, right? It's from inside out. And the Hermit is a Virgo card, and Virgo pretty much is a hermit because she or he wants to be alone at all times, left alone at all times, in order to do this self-reflection, right? To understand more of who you are. And this is what you're doing in the month of January. It looks like you're going to be working on your beliefs, unwinding stories, coming up with a new story for yourself, and living from that story, which will be your new story. Let's clarify just a little bit, because I want to know what Nine of Wands is. Clarify Nine of Wands. Clarify Nine of Wands in the future position. The Moon. Oh my goodness. This Nine of Wands is showing up with the Moon card. Moon card is exactly what the Hermit is. It's this self-examination, self-understanding, going deep within and understanding what it is that you haven't dug up yet, right? You are trying, you're going to be trying to do just that. You are going to go into those past stories to understand where you created a belief of lack. Let's say a belief that you're not worthy, a belief of not having enough, or maybe a belief of not being lovable, all right? It could be a self-examination, but it is in connection with your trust and your faith. I think you're going to examine more faith so than any other beliefs. I think faith was undermined at some point. Maybe you lost this trust because you failed, but you are going to go into this deep dive within to find out what it is that you are, to get in touch with your limiting beliefs. All right, and let's see what King of Cups here. Clarify King of Cups. Clarify King of Cups. Clarify King of Cups. Clarify King of Cups. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card when you feel like you're tired, you had enough, you have no energy, right? You have no motivation. You have, and this is not a person, right? King of Cups is showing up as a king. It's not a person, it's a situation. It could be that in your situation right now, you feel depleted. You feel depleted because of too many responsibilities. Maybe too many people require your attention, right? But you're reaching for this um, state of mind, state of being happy, right? Being satisfied regardless of what's going on. This is in the environment position here, where what's going around you is depleting your energy. Having healthy boundaries is important, because when you don't have healthy boundaries, everyone will step into your zone asking for your attention. But if you can't say no, that's a problem too, right? How can you stay happy regardless of being exhausted, right? Maybe you need to take breaks. Maybe you need to take naps during the day. Maybe go out for a walk. Maybe have a cup of tea with your friend. Satisfy your needs first. What is it that your soul wants, right? And don't feel, it's easy to say not to feel exhausted, but when you feel this, uh, like something is draining you, ask yourself, what is it that's draining me? Like what energy, what person is draining me? And maybe avoid that person, or avoid the situation, or avoid conflicts or things that exhaust you. So make sure that you are in charge of your own emotional well-being at all times, because when you feel like you are an empress, that's what you are gonna attract, and happiness is the key to your own abundance, right? Let me see what this deck wants you to know. This is Goddesses, Gods, and Guardian Angels deck. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to hear? This is the goddess whose name I can't pronounce, but this is forgiving card. Her name is, I'll try to say it, Tlazolteotl. Tlazolteotl is, sorry for mispronouncing, but she is the forgiveness card. Forgiveness comes up when we still we're all still healing, right? And healing is never done with. It's an ongoing process. We are always healing, releasing, creating new beliefs, right? Because all those old beliefs came with who? Your parents, your spouse, your people around you, your relatives, right? So, and forgive whoever installed that old programming in you. Forgive the abuse, forgive the trauma, forgive whatever happened in your life. This goddess is trying to let you know that there is no better time than now to forgive, okay? Because you can't move into a new cycle without having done that, all right? Let me read from the booklet, because it's always better to read from the booklet. So the goddess is saying, when you have said or done something you regret, it can weigh heavily on your heart. It doesn't matter how long ago the mistake was made, you can go on punishing yourself for a lifetime. If someone hurt, betrayed, or disappointed you, it can be extremely challenging to let go of the harm they caused. Tlazolteotl brings forward the most potent healing method that exists in our universe: forgiveness. She says, you've chosen a profound spiritual practice. This process may transform your life. Holding on to guilt or resentment eats away at the body and spirit. Bitterness is unprocessed anger and will only fester, doing nothing to bring about healing change. This doesn't mean you condone abusive or cruel acts. It doesn't mean you forget or deny the harm. It means acknowledging that in order to move forward in life, to claim both health and happiness, you must work on forgiving yourself and others. Just being willing is enough. Say an emphatic prayer to bring the energy of forgiveness into your heart, and I will take care of the rest. Forgiving is not always easy, it needs careful and thorough attention, and it may not happen overnight. But remember, there is nothing on earth that cannot be healed through the miracle of forgiveness. The invocation of this card is I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive them. I set us both free. I set us both free. So this is your reading, and I hope that resonates with you. If it does, please leave me a comment. I always appreciate your comments, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.